Hello, what's going on? Let's get started with the weekly forecast based on supply and demand methodology. The first setup I would like to share with you is dollar Singapore, dollar SGD. Okay. First, we have on the monthly a bullish structure. All right. And the weekly we have this strong, very strong departure, very strong imbalance. And this is an institutional level because this level is responsible of removing this resistance zone there and also supply zones there. All right, now on the daily, which is where I look for entries, and my entry time frame is a 4 hour. On the daily, what we have is this is our curve. Let me use the Fibonacci tool. Give me one sec. Where is that? Oh, here it is. So this is my curve. Why? Because this is the last most recent valley, and this is the last recent peak. So the daily time frame, the daily curve is telling me that here's where price is moving from this valley to this peak. Now we are in cheap prices. That's why you see this departure there, and this is a fresh level. Therefore, I'm looking for buy opportunities because we have higher probability of profit because we have just one test. Now, price has touched the proximal line, but when it comes to confirmations, we still have nothing. So what I'm looking here is throughout the week is a bullish reaction. All right, price can still fall in, can still drop, but as long as I see something like this where I have a bullish reaction, very strong bullish reaction, you just wait for the retracement to the level and then boom, you execute your order there. So basically that's what I'm looking here. That's what I call confirmation. When you see a support and resistance structure being broken, removing of an opposing zone, broken trend lines, if you use EMAs, if you use SMAs, if you use any sort of confirmation, you can apply it here. But as long as the price is just dropping and dropping without giving me any confirmation, any bullish reaction, I wouldn't place any buy order until I see it, until I have something telling me, until the price is telling me that buyers are stepping into the market. So that's the analysis for dollar Singapore. Let's check one more. Next one I have is dollar yen. We finally have a winner between the battle, between supply and demand battle. Why? Because demand has been removing the supply zones on the daily. See that we have this level taken out, this other level taken out, this other level taken out, and the price was ranging between monthly between monthly supply and monthly demand. Now on the daily we have this levels being taken out and price is getting close to a weekly supply zone. So here's the game. First, if price makes its retracement to this demand zone on the daily, I would like to get long there because we have a bullish trend line going up. We have a bullish structure being formed on the daily time frame, and also this level has been tested already. Now if price continues going up, well, I would like to see a bearish structure. Is the same stuff, maybe a double top reversal pattern or support and resistance structure to get short on this weekly supply zone. Be aware that that will be a counter trend, so basically you're going against the trend and you shouldn't be doing that, but sometimes they work fine. So as long as the level is not removed, we can still looking for sell opportunities. But if price just keeps going up and the level gets removed, just wait for any retracement. Just wait for any level being formed in the lower time frame and try to enter there, since bullish is since demand is in control from the monthly from the monthly time frame all the way down to daily and 4-hour time frame. So that will be the analysis for dollar yen. Let's check another one. Next one is gold, maybe everyone's favorite pair. Prices right now at a monthly supply level. All right, monthly supply level. This will be a counter trend, since you see we have a bullish monthly trend line still intact. On the weekly we see a much better bullish structure, I mean demand levels removing supply zones, but we have what prices is reacting off a monthly supply zone. So we don't know if price will continue going up or price will start switching its structure from this monthly supply zones, from this monthly supply zone. So when I see the daily, I can connect already two picks, this first one pick, this other pick, and this new supply zone being formed on the daily. Now when I moved to the 4-hour time frame, I was already looking, see I had an alert, I was already looking to get short there. Why? Because there was a structure of support and resistance. We had this structure where we have resistance, support, resistance, support, and I was looking to get short there because there were many support and resistance traders trying to short the resistance, so their stop losses were supposed to be there, but well, unfortunately the price didn't reach my level. I missed my entry by a few pips. Doesn't matter. Now I have the exact same scenario once again. Because why? Because this support level, all right, which is basically the proximal line from the monthly, we have this support structure there. Basically it's the whole zone. Support, a little bit of resistance right there. So basically now support and resistance traders are trying to get short from the resistance level, and their stop losses are above, are here. And when you trade supply and demand, your orders should be on the levels, not on resistance or support structure level. So if price retraces to this zone, and if I have any confirmation in the 1-hour time frame or M30 time frame, I would like to get short, because we also have this trend line going down, and I can take any valid CP if the trend line is in my favor, so is in my direction. So that's the analysis for gold. Let's check one more. Next one is Euro NCD. Let's check the daily so you can understand what I'm trying to explain. No, I'm sorry, I need to go to the monthly first. Price is getting close to this monthly demand zone. So once price is there, I would like to get along. All right, I would like to get long there, because this is a monthly, very strong demand level. All right, just let me start with that. That's to begin with. But if we check the daily, we see that on the daily curve, supply is in control. Why is that? Because these levels, well, this level, this other level were removed. We got very good opportunities on the long side. For example, this rally, I was able to take it. This other rally there, I took very good profits from those buy orders. But see that still levels of demand have been removed. Probably price will bounce up from this level, but this is still far from there. So we can take advantage of this very last drop. Now, when I move to the 4-hour time frame, when I moved to the 4-hour time frame, this level was created, and this is an original zone. This level removed the support, removed this demand zones there, and the push was very strong. And now we have a support and resistance structure again. See, that's what we have. Support. Now we have resistance right there. So we might get some liquidity around here. Okay, we might get some liquidity around there from support and resistance trader. So I wouldn't surprise if I see any sort of spike to the level and then continue its movement to the downside until it reaches the monthly demand level. So that's the analysis for Euro NCD. Basically, I'm trying to go with the trend of the daily trend, but we gotta be careful once price reaches this monthly demand zone, because I'm expecting very good opportunities to get long for the long term. All right, since this is a monthly fresh level. So let's try to get the very last drop from this pair, something like this. Let's try to get the very last drop from this pair and try to get that profit for this week. And let's go to the last one. Let's move to the last one. And the last one is GBP Aussie. See the monthly. We have a very strong demand zone there. We have a trend line going up. This supply zone got removed by this demand zone. So that's what we have on the monthly. On the weekly, basically is the same thing. Price is already touching the trend line. I've seen some supply and demand traders already trying to get long there. In my opinion, we still don't have confirmation. See that when I check the 4-hour time frame level, I only have this equal lows there, and price still doesn't remove any supply zone. For instance, I don't see the price. Well, I would like to see the price removing at least this supply zone on the 4-hour time frame for me to realize that buyers are stepping in. But I think that this is a false confirmation. I think this triple bottom is a false confirmation, false pattern. Why? Because price, see, has not reached the zone yet. Okay, and I've seen that behavior many times. We can get even confirmations, but if price is not in the zone, I wouldn't take them. I know that some supply and demand traders are seeing this level here. All right, that's valid. That's okay. Price can even bounce up from there. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying that I would like to wait for the price to go a little bit deep into the zone and then look for those type of confirmations. But once price is in the zone, if you think about this right now, trend line traders are getting long already there. Okay, so their stop losses are below. So I think we can still expect a one more push to the downside in the lower time frame, and once price is there, once price is inside the box, then I can wait for my confirmation, like a double top, triple top, opposing zones being removed, support and resistance structures being broken, and EMAs. If you use Fibonacci and you know any other sort of confirmation, then this is the time, this is your opportunity to apply it. But as long as the price is a little bit is a few pips away from my level, I just wouldn't care whatever happens there. But once price is in my zone, then yes, we can start looking for more valid opportunities to the upside, to the long side. And yeah, that's the analysis for this week. Just want to add to the analysis that if you like the analysis, please hit the subscribe button, share this analysis with your friends, and I recommend you to follow me on Twitter, where I share more analysis, more setups, like for instance the last one I share on the on Friday, I guess. No, I'm sorry, on Thursday. This very last signal I sent out. So if you want to get something like this, you can follow me on Twitter. I tweet mostly in Spanish, but if you want me to reply in English, just let me know. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoy, learn, but most importantly, you will profit from the analysis. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next week. Bye bye.